Okay, let's talk about your composition. It is important to understand a few things. First, you need to get the best quality possible art assets. They need to be of the same size or bigger than your internet banners. You need to make sure that it is not too big and too heavy so it plays fast in the browser. If you are playing a video, it needs to be compressed so it's not too big for internet playing. Also, you need for your composition some really good text animation, not just text going left to right or upside down. I want you to animate also letters coming from everywhere. This is a new trend that you can see in any commercial because it is very attractive to the brain. You have to understand that the brain likes to work, so when you have letters instead of words animating together, it requires the brain to work more and it feels like the 4th of July. Your brain likes that very much. It is important to understand that the least of something in the compositional is what shows the most. Let me explain. If everything is black and white, then a red balloon will show big time. Same thing if everything is colored, a dark gray balloon will still show B time. Same thing with animation. If everything is moving, then what is static will show. The same way that if everything is static, the only moving object will show. A few other thing about animation. Make sure that you add more that you think you should. Animators never put enough. Also, young animators will make animation that is too slow, do not be afraid to make it fast. Also, rookie animators will have a tendency to make their animation too linear one after the other. This is very boring for the brain. You need to overlap your animation. So when one is going to stop, then another one has already started. This makes it so much more interesting for the brain. Your composition for this project needs to be quick to the point with a good hook. This is very important because you will not have time to really demonstrate your product or idea. So you need to get to the essence of your product or idea or message. Why? Your font needs to be well chosen. You cannot have more than 2 fonts, with one main font and maybe a secondary font that help the first one. It is important to note that these fonts need to be readable. Make sure you use a good color scheme, which shows your message or product very well. I usually like to desaturate the background so the message or product shows out very well. This is pretty much all the info you need to create a nice internet banner. Do not hesitate to ask question of if you need to. Sincerely, Arnaud and your narrator.